Hi mums, welcome. We are doing a Mums and Bubs Pilates workout today for the whole body. So pop Bubs down just in a similar position as to what I have put Ella. I've given her a little toy just to keep her occupied. So we're going to come down onto your right side and your right elbow so you can mirror me. Knees bent, top hand is going to be on your upper hip. Just make sure you've got a nice long spine. Straighten out that top left leg. And we're going to lift into a side plank. So let's lift and hold. I want you to squeeze the bum. Make sure that your body is nice and long. Make any adjustments you need to. Make sure that your right elbow is under your shoulder. And then from here, we're just going to breathe through that. So holding poses can be quite challenging. We want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, especially when things start to get challenging. You've got this. Now we are going to amp it up a little. So if you need to, stay here. Let's reach your top left arm over the head and then exhale. Bring your knee and elbow in front of you. Reach again. And then we're going to reach for an oblique crunch and then reach again. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. So we're alternating from a front crunch into an oblique crunch or side crunch. Beautiful. Keep on going. You might find one side's a little, or one variation is a little trickier than the other. Good. You've got this. If this gets too much any time, feel free to rest your hips to the mat. Perfect. And let's drop down all together now. We're going to fully lie on your side. Support your hand with your head. Keep the knees bent and hover your feet. We're going to come into some clams. So let's open that top knee and lower the knee. Open and close. Now we want to keep our feet quite steady here. Keep your core activated, so try not to sink into the mat too much. Keep those ribs and abdominals switched on. We have some layers here yet again. Let's extend that top leg up to the sky and then bring the toes back to touch. Extend and toe tap. Beautiful. So we're holding that clam, but we're doing a little leg extension here. Now you should really be feeling this in the glutes. If not, well done, you are super strong. We have one more layer to go. Keep doing it. You've got it. All right, toe taps down to the mat in front of you, or down to the floor rather. Beautiful. Up and down. Now you can bring your top left hand to the ground in front of you for support so you don't move your body too much. Nearly done. Breathe through it. Exhale through the mouth. And done. Great work. All right. Next up, we're going to come up onto our hands and our knees into a tabletop position. So reposition Bubs as needed. And we're going to be doing some tabletop hovers. What that means is we want to tuck our toes underneath, switch your abdominals on, and then lift and hover your knees like so, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower, or you can breathe the opposite way around, whatever feels good. Now, if your wrists are a bit sore, come onto the elbows like what I've done here. Otherwise, come back up onto the hands. It's going to be a little bit more challenging for your abdominals and your shoulders as well. We are going to amp it up in a moment. Have a wrist, shake those wrists out. Bubs loves this little motion as well, so make a game of it. And then we're going to come back to our tabletop. We are going to take some toe taps out, in, out, in. Doing the same leg rotation. So notice that you might be leading with your right leg first. We're doing about 5 on this side. Good, rest. Shake those wrists out again. And then we are going to come back to tabletop and lead with your opposite leg now. 5 out and in, that's 1. 2, notice how I've got my knees quite close to the mat. I want you to keep it low, so try not to get too high with the hips. That's going to make it more challenging for your core. If it's a little bit tricky, by all means, make those hips a bit higher. Well done. Rest it there. Shake it out again. Shake, shake, shake. I think I was singing Shake Your Sillies Out to Ella. Great job. All right, we're going to switch over to do our side plank and crunches. So I'm just popping Ella over to the other side. So now you're going to come down onto your left elbow, bend your knees and straighten out that top right leg. Make sure that your elbow is under your shoulder. Switch on the abdominals. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift those hips up, hold it there, and then start by just with a brace here. Now brace and breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice chance to bond and gaze down at your baby when you're not moving too much. And we're about to come into our oblique movements. So remember, we're going to alternate from our front crunch into our oblique crunch. Let's go. Inhale, reach. Exhale in front. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side crunch or oblique crunch. You've got this. Let's keep going. I'm going to let you count, let you breathe. Bubs also likes this little movement with your hands, so feel free to do some little twinkle fingers if they are watching you. Keep those hips high if you can. Try not to let them dip too much every rep. A little bit's totally fine. Nearly there. Hold, 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 and lower. Yes, well done. Next up, we have our clams for the glutes. So lie fully on your side, support your head, lift your feet, keep your hips steady. Let's open that top knee and close. Make sure that you're not rolling through the back here. So keep everything really steady. And you can always pop your right hand down into the mat if you need that extra stability as well. But just don't put it on Bubs, otherwise they might get a bit squashed. Slow and controlled. Inhale, closing. Exhale, opening. We're going to build up those layers very soon. On our third rep, we're going to hold it open. One more. Hold the clam open. Let's extend that top leg up and down. Now you'll notice how that top right thigh does not move. It's just the calf and foot. Keep it all really steady. The steadier you are, it means the more you're switching on those stabilizer muscles all throughout your body. Remember, you can place that top right hand into the mat to keep you even more stable, especially for this next layer. Let's go. Toe tap down in front and up. You'll see how that top right leg is staying in line with the thighs, parallel to each other. If it's a little too challenging, bring that foot a little closer to the end of your mat rather. Hope you're feeling the burn. I definitely was. You've got this. Smile through it, ladies. Nearly done. And rest. Great stuff. Let's come on up. Take your time. Well, I hope you felt that all over your body. Well done, Mama. And I will see you again soon. Bye from Ella and Leah.